I've been practicing for about a year and a half. Stacy taught me and took me under her wing, and we started out with Reiki, and from there I got even more connected with spirit, and that gave me full of confidence to be able to use my gifts on various tools, divination tools that I use. I was always connected with spirit from the very beginning of when I was born, and even my mom sensed that as well. And she started out by giving me stones, and at that point I was thinking, oh, they're stones, they're rocks, they don't mean a thing. And it wasn't until later on in life, when I was a teenager, when I realized that each stone was very important and has a special meaning of the energy. So that's when I really started to dive into it. But of course, being young, I pushed it away. And when it was time for me to finally accept spirit and be able to connect, was a time in my life when I absolutely needed that. And that's the year and a half when I really dove into it. So to answer the question briefly, all my life, but really connecting, a year and a half. There were many elements that were happening, and just to sum it up, I dove right into it in the deep end. Oh gosh, it just happened all at once. It was something that Spirit wanted me to help people. I love the feeling that I get when I do Reiki. I love the feeling I get when I'm reading cards or using other tools and connecting with that person to provide them the message that Spirit wants them to know at that point in time. And I was unsure at first of who I was. And when I really jumped into it, I knew it was time. I had no choice. Spirit just told me this is what you're supposed to do. So what got me into it was that connection. I use various divination tools, rods, stones, cards, Reiki, working on crystal ball with scrying, and then also candle magic and mirror magic. That's something that I just started to work on, was mirror magic, and it is phenomenal. I start people out with cards and stones. I love reading stones and doing lithomancy. That has been what I started with and where my heart is. And then from there, Reiki when they need it, and also the rods as well. Sometimes there's a direct question that is needed to be said or connected with another person on the other side. But a lot of it, I hear spirits. They speak to me. So using those tools, that's exactly how I communicate. It has changed me in such a wonderful way by letting spirit in and rise into the higher vibrational light. It has changed the energy all around in my life, making it so positive and making my life wonderful. That's the best that I can describe. By opening up your heart and letting all the love in all around the world and all around the loved ones, and getting away all of the darkness that had been in my life and in others as well, that I wouldn't be here without it. That's the best that I can say. Yeah.